Hello, everyone. Welcome, greetings, namaste. Thank you all for joining us here tonight for an evening of ceremony to welcome in the Golden Age. And we are here live in Sedona, Arizona at Ultimate Light Mission. I'm here with Deva Sophia Grace. She is a shamanic priestess here in Sedona, and she hosts this event every month, the New Earth Convergence, New Earth Ceremony, where so many of us get to come together and gather in community and in sacred ceremony to celebrate the co-creation of the now Earth that we're truly all bringing forward together. So thank you, Deva, for hosting this every month.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. It's really beautiful to have both you and Charley to bless our space with your magic. Thank you. And thank you to all of the beautiful souls that showed up here. Really, really grateful that everybody is coming out. This is a really, come on, sit down and find a seat. This is a really an interesting time. We are definitely shifting some kind of paradigm, some kind of timeline. And welcoming in this golden age is really exciting. So I'm really excited to welcome it in with all of you. And after we share what we have prepared for you, if anyone has a poem or a song or a prayer that they'd like to share, we welcome that as well.
Definitely. Yes. This is a co-creative experience. Mm-hmm. And for everyone coming in, there are pillows out by the sofa. So you can grab one. Feel free to come closer to the stage too. Don't need to be far away. So you can feel free to come in as close as possible. And those of you guys tuning in online, and I'm actually going to show you all, just some of our beautiful community members here. I don't know if you can see everyone. Say hello. Hello. We have a beautiful group here, and we have a beautiful altar right here as well. So I don't know, you guys can see that well, but just sharing in the magic. And as Deva mentioned, I'm Tanjila. I'm the founder of Soul Search. We're an online spiritual community, and we also host large events all over Arizona, Nevada, California. Some of our Echo, who's our amazing sound healer, was with us in Scottsdale this weekend, blessing all of Scottsdale with her beautiful sounds, and Deborah was with us as well. So, we love hosting events, and we love hosting local events here in Sedona when we're in town and have the opportunity. So thank you all for joining us. As Deva was saying, we have huge paradigm shift occurring. That's why we feel there's so much happening in the world around us, and it can feel chaotic. It can feel unsettling. It can feel out of control. These are all signals and signs for us of the coming of the Golden Age. And there's opportunities that lies within all of this happening around us to really anchor into who we are, to be able to bring forth the fifth dimension. And so we're excited to really explore with all of you that this evening.
My name is Charley Lamson, and I am a self-mastery teacher and a healer here in Sedona. I'm here to share in my knowledge and wisdom of what I've gotten both from guides and from information from the Ascended Masters' teachings, and how it all correlates to what's going on right now. This was foreseen for a long, long time. We've been praying as a collective for this for thousands of years, and now we're right there, and change is right on the other side of the door. And of course, there's trepidation. Everybody prays for change, but then when the day comes, it's very scary. And so we're being asked to be the ones that can hold peace no matter what's going on in the world. Holding the peace within ourselves spirals us up into a higher dimension and expands a light body around us that begins blessing and exchanging higher information between each other. So tonight I'll be doing a little bit of teaching on this, and teaching also the power of our words, using the voice of thunder, the voice of God through ourselves, connected to the I Am presence, and how we can really transform and command the energy around us when it doesn't feel peaceful and you can't find the peace, how to really start taking command of the very electrons and the energy around you. And we all can do this, and this is also part of moving towards the golden age, is taking the responsibility and wielding your scepter in a very loving way to bring forth peace around you.
Thank you, Charley. Beautiful. Really excited to have you both here and have all of you here, because each and everyone's soul has a special light that you're bringing into this space. And we're going to be doing some really important work to send out to a lot of the people out there that are struggling. And we'll take a moment today to really hold space also for California and what's happening there, and for anywhere else in the world. And if any of you have somebody that you'd like to bring in for prayers too, we'll be bringing that in as well. So let's begin. Let's just take a moment. Sorry? Yeah, would you want to get it from me? That'd be great. Thank you. I've got my rattle, so I'll be using this one's great. Wow. Okay. So let's to begin, let's just take 3 deep breaths in together, and as we exhale, we're going to release with a big audible sigh. Just release any energy that does not serve us for this evening, and release it into the fire. We're going to release it together. Let's do it together. Take a deep breath in. Release it into the fire. And again, nice deep breath in. And one more time. Beautiful. Let's just take a moment to feel each other's energy, to come into the space together, and to bring everyone who is coming in through spirit as well. There's a lot of people who weren't able to make it today, but that are still holding space for us. So connecting them as well. There's a lot of people in the room today. Usually I go around and we share a little bit, but it's a little too much, I think, that for all the people that are here today. So if we could just go around and say our names, just to bring our energy into the circle, that would be really beautiful. So I will begin. My name is Deva Sophia Grace.
Yes, my name is Tim Lay.
I am Charley, Marguerite Sons, Winnie, Andrew, B.S., Christina, Cindy, Jamie, Edward, Deva, Charley, Viola Rose, very right.
Charley Lamson.
Tanjila.
We're welcoming all of these beautiful spirits into the circle today. So we're just going to call in now all of our spiritual allies. We call in the Divine Mother, Divine Father, in perfect union as one in great spirit. We call in our divine allies of light, our soul families, our ancestors, ancient ancestors, future ancestors. We call in all of the aquatic beings, the beings of the air, the beings of the earth, the beings of fire. We call upon our higher selves to descend upon us, each and every one in the circle, and those that are online, that our higher selves may come now and infuse and embody us, that we may be fully present within our I am selves. And we ask that you hold us in the container of light, a tube of white light, shielding and protecting us individually in all 4 bodies, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, and as a container in the whole of this group and this building, protecting us and shielding us in all realms and dimensions, in all space and time, and across all timelines and lifetimes, densities and directions to infinity, allowing only the highest frequencies of divine love, divine light, divine truth to exist within our fields. We ask you also to hold this beautiful sacred land, Sedona, in the sphere of golden light with mirrors facing out in every direction, that we are shielded in this precious, perfect land from any nefarious energy, any harm, any danger, anything that would disturb beauty and the majesty of this land. We ask you now to use myself and Tanjila and Charley as vessels and vehicles, channels and conduits to bring forth the highest energies of this golden light and this diamond white light, that we may bring forth whatever is meant to come through today, and that if anyone here also through their I am presence has anything to share, that they too may be holding this container of light, bringing through that energy. We are here to call forth and welcome the golden age, leaving behind the dark times, the dark ages, leaving behind the pain and the suffering, leaving behind the confusion and the illusions, the delusions, and bringing forth clarity and sacred truth to us that hold this space now, and that it may radiate from this space out into every single being on this earth. This earth is held now. We hold this vision of the earth being surrounded in this container of golden light, and that every single molecule on this earth be held within this light, and that every dark place this light goes in and finds and brings that golden light into, exposing darkness and transmuting it to the perfect energy of this golden light, that we may hold the new age, this new earth, in the highest frequency for the highest good for all concerned. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So I created this little, I call it an elixir, but we're not going to drink it, okay? So it's not really an elixir. I don't know what it is. It's something. It's holy water, okay? It has rose water. It has colloidal gold, frankincense. It has rose petals. And it also has this really beautiful oil blend called Bright Future. And so I created this for us to bring in this energy and to anoint ourselves with today. So I'm going to pass it around the circle. And as I pass it around the circle, I'd like to bring in the mantra, the Gayatri. How many people know the Gayatri?
Once you start saying
Yeah, so it's I'm going to teach it to you. And then please, as we sing it over and over and over again, please sing along. Because as our voices, human voice is so powerful. It's more powerful than we know. It's more powerful than I know, and I feel like I know that more than most people. So, when we come together in a group like this and we bring forth these powerful ancient mantras, this is a Shanti mantra. So it's about calling in the light and honoring that light, but it's also about bringing in peace. So this is how it goes, and I'm going to sing it in the Deva Premal version because I like that one. So it goes like this. Om Bhur. So everybody say Om Bhur. Bhurva Swaha. Tatsavaitur. Varenyam. Okay, I'm going to sing. Om Bhurva Swaha. Tatsavaitur Varenyam. Bhago Devasya. Do that. Bhago Devasya. It's really hard to do this way. Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsavaitur Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So I'll just sing it. You catch on. If you can catch a couple of words, it's great. Or you can just keep singing light, light, light. Just keep singing golden light. That would be sweet too. All right. So I'm going to bless the altar and my bowls, and then I'll send it around. This dress is very dangerous.
It's stuff on it. I'll send it this time.
So if you know it, you can just jump in and sing it with me, and then as you get to know it, you'll sing it, please. Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavetu Varenyam Bhado Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhuvah Swaha
Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya
Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsavitu Vareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Swat Tatsavitu Vareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Breathe inside, chant it inside. Let's bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of our hearts. And we'll sing together Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just take a moment to breathe in the energy of that mantra. I just remembered that I'm actually wearing the Gayatri mantra. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? So just like, we can see light language and receive the light language through sound and through vision. You can also receive the mantra this way as well. So before we begin with the Tanjila, I thought we could bring in our prayers for those who need some healing or support or need this beautiful golden light that we are holding right now. So we can just shout out their names, and then at the end we'll bring in all of our beloved family in California. So let's go ahead and just start shouting out names and place them on the altar. So we got Kira and Dee, Starry, Kalina, if you can keep bringing people in. I'm going to bring in now all of our beloved families, soul families that need support and love in LA and the surrounding areas. Also from the Carolinas. Also from, I think that there's a lot of stuff going on in Africa. And please shout out if I'm missing places, so go ahead and shout those out.
To the firefighters.
To the firefighters. Yes, yes. To all the animals, the beautiful, precious animals that don't deserve this human experience. And also to our new experience of as we come into this new experience in as we turn and transfer energies, bringing light to that it may be for the highest and greatest good of all concerned. And just take a moment to hold that light for all of these beautiful beings. Sekarina asho chikeni grads to kurma dina maki annasha supusha de sakaleudu rosani shikina makada roshi disina kadi sabakado shaki nakalosh nakarosha harri shiki nakayoro na radina Namaste. Handing it over to you, my sister.
So just breathing in that beautiful love and light of who we truly are. We have activated that living light body, and we expand that across the planet, across the world, to all those in need. Feeling the brilliance of our beings. We begin to feel our living light body. For this is what we are fully stepping into in this dawn of the golden age. We are leaving behind the third dimension imprints of fear, judgment, separation, lack. We are letting it all go as we usher in the infinite possibilities of the fourth dimension and the oneness, the creator of the fifth. If you have been feeling restriction, it is now time to just release that, move your body, let it go. For we are used to living in these restrictions in the third dimensional consciousness. And we've lived with these restrictions for eons and eons since the fall of consciousness. But all of us gathered here today have come here for this moment, for the awakening, for the expansion, for the coming of the golden age. And as we come together for this moment that we have been waiting for, that we have volunteered for, that we have been chosen for, we come with the understanding that we are here now together to release and let go of all that no longer serves us as we step into the realm of infinite possibilities together. So taking in a deep breath, out. Relax into your spiritual heart and feel at peace. Feel the ultimate, everlasting peace and love of who you truly are as the divine creator being here on this planet to create worlds, to create universes. We hold within us so many thoughts and emotions of the third dimension. Fear, judgment, separation, lack. And there is nothing wrong having held those thoughts, emotions, and belief systems. But as we step into the fourth dimension, where all is possible, where the choice is ours. We can begin to let go and release ourselves from the matrices of the third dimension. Feel a grounding cord coming from your root chakra, a tube of light going down, down, down through the layers of the earth, connecting to the core of Mama Gaia. And through this grounding cord, where she is supporting you, loving you, guiding you, begin to release. Release all of the thoughts that are not yours, that we pick up throughout the day. Release all of those thoughts, that electricity that crackles within and throughout our body, that has been put there from our families, from our religions, from our society, from the media. All of those thoughts that are not truly ours. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. And give them to Mother Earth, for she welcomes all and transmutes all. And release the third dimensional matrices, the thoughts that hold us back from discovering and choosing who we truly are. And then we see a coil wrapping around this tube, an electric coil. And this is where we pour our emotions. Our emotions are so magnetic. And one fear leads to another. One anger leads to another. One despair leads to another. So magnetic, each emotion attracting another. It is time we can now let all of these emotions from the third dimensional realm flow through this magnetic coil and down this electric tube and release, release, release all of the emotions that are not yours, where you have been told to fear, where you have been told to feel lack, shame, regret, judgment, separation. Release the emotions. Let them coil down, 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 down through the layers of the earth and release. For as we move into a higher octave, we begin to realize every moment for us is a choice. And do we choose fear or do we choose love? The choice as conscious creators of our own reality is always ours. So we release and let go of all of the third dimensional matrices that tell us there are no choices, that the past is the past and the future is written, that there is nothing that can be changed, that our possibilities are limited, that there's only so much we can do. Release all of it. Release all of these rigidities of the box of the third dimension and let them go. down into Mama Gaia. And let them dissolve, dissolve, as she transmutes them into the glory of the new earth that we co-create together. And so as she takes all of this old emotion, thought, belief, fear, she transmutes them into choice, opportunity, abundance, freedom. And we breathe it all in. For this is who Mama Gaia is: freedom, love, abundance, opportunity, limitless possibility, no end and no beginning. And as we draw in her energies, we remember that this is who we are too. And we breathe in this freedom and power and limitlessness of who we truly are. And we bring it into our root chakra, lighting up our connection to Mother Earth so that we are grounded, strong, and stable in all that we are here to do as we co-create this golden age together. We feel the infinite blessings of who we are as we move into the fourth and the fifth dimension. And we feel the strength of who we are as we share these blessings with all. We bring these energies up into our sacral chakra, lighting up our creativity, infinite possibilities. All is possible. Nothing is off limits. There are no always and nevers in the golden age. We are here to create beyond the realms of any human imagination or human will. And so we open ourselves up to the infinite possibilities of our divine creative selves. We light up our solar plexus, our ability to manifest at a moment's notice. We leave behind the third dimensional matrices of linear time and impossibility. We are here as the infinite creator beings. All is possible. Our will, our strength is boundless. We revel in this golden light of who we are. And we feel this light expanding from our solar plexus into every strand of DNA, lighting up each one of our cells with the golden light of the true magic of who we are. Feel each one of your cells glowing brighter and brighter and brighter as we breathe in the living light body of the golden age. And we breathe in to our heart chakra, that brilliant green, and up behind it, the sacred heart, brilliant pink flame. And we feel our heart expanding wider and wider and wider beyond the realm of all possibility. For in the golden age, all is love. We are love. Our living light body reverberates love. And as we reverberate that love, all sentient beings, all animals, minerals, galactic families, archangels, all reverberate in the immense love of who we are. For this is our true gift to the cosmos. We are able to embody and share and reverberate the infinite love of the Creator through our physical bodies into the infinite realms. And as we do this, the heavens rejoice. For we can and we do and we will bring through the Christ consciousness, the eternal love of who we truly are, and share it across the multitude. Feeling the love of who you are reverberate. Bring these energies up into your throat chakra, lighting up your throat chakra so that each one of us can speak the truth of who we truly are, unmarred like what people feel, believe, think, fear, judge, separate, know. All is irrelevant except who am I and what am I here to share? And I do so freely, with love, with beauty, with harmony. And as I speak my truth with freedom, all are liberated to speak their truth in freedom. For when we speak the truth, this is the greatest act of liberation. And we speak the truth today and always for all of those who cannot and who are on their way. Feeling the truth and power of who you are. Bringing the energy into your third eye. Lighting up your seventh chakra. So you can know all and see all through and beyond the veils into the multidimensional realms. For as we move into this golden age, we know we are much more than just our physical bodies. And we connect deeply to our spiritual gifts, our intuition, our guides, our angels, our teachers. We open up our emotions and our feelings so that we can feel others, not to take on their pain or their struggles, so that we can feel and understand with compassion. And when judgments may arise, we release them with love. For we can see far beyond just what is in front of us. The many lives, the many stories, the many experiences, the many pains each one of us carries. For as we open up our third eyes, our compassion, our love, we open it up for them, so that too they, when they look in the mirror, will look at themselves first and foremost that compassion, that love, that generosity and understanding. And we look at ourselves with this self-love and compassion of all. And after lighting up our 7th chakra, we move above into the 8th chakra, connecting ourselves and lighting up our connection to the universal mind. So more and more of our higher self can flow into our thinking. We move past the 3rd dimensional realms, where the mind and our rational mind guides us, and we expand into the universal mind, which sits within our heart, so that we can feel and understand and know higher levels of awareness and consciousness, loving all, forgiving. We move up into the 9th chakra, where we connect to our teachers, the Elohim, the Ascended Masters, our guides, where we're co-creating together. We are not here alone in this dimensional realm, in these levels of consciousness. We are co-creating together as we weave, going from the 3rd to the 4th to the 5th. Our angels, our guides, the Ascended Masters, all with us, playing, co-creating, guiding, teaching. As we light up our 9th chakra, we open ourselves up to this simultaneous, synchronous co-creation in all moments. For they are always with us. We just have to remember. And we light up our 10th chakra, lighting up our oversoul, bringing in the energies of our higher selves, anchoring more and more of our oversoul and higher self into the physical realm, into the physical realm, bringing through and bringing in that Christed light. For we are here bringing in the golden age, demonstrating to all that yes, we can and we are Christed beings in a physical form, in a physical body. Feel the energy of Christ flowing through your veins, your cells, lighting you, every cell of your body, glittering, glowing, activating, activated. This is who you truly are, an expression of Christ consciousness, and lighting up your 11th chakra. This is where the undifferentiated light comes in, your pure connection to the divine creator. You remember you are a divine spark of the creator. There is no separation. There is no difference. The immense undifferentiated light of divine source energy is one with you when you feel the light pouring in through you and out through you as you share this light across the planet, across the cosmos, across the universe, across the multiverse. Together, the sacred geometries, the color codes from the multidimensional realms, the infinite light of the Creator. Together, we co-create and bring in this golden age as we activate our living light body, activating our 12th chakra, opening up our full connection, feeling the expansiveness and grandeur of who we truly are as the infinite creator being in human form. We feel and breathe in this immense power, knowing that we are fully deserving to experience it, to hold it, to share it. For that is how we are bringing forth this true golden age. As we share this living light body of who we are, the divine creator, with one and with all.
And now, while we have you in this state, I'd like you just to listen to my words and visualize from this point of what we call the I am present to the 12th chakra, your individualized presence. I want you to visualize a beaming light like a glorious floodlight, an electronic white tube of light that projects from about 30 feet above your head and 11 feet in diameter around you. This tube of light is spinning clockwise. There are rules to the universe when it comes to anchoring and activation, that you must hold the vision for 17 seconds. The longer, the better. As we are talking here, I want you observing how you may feel. Observe any sensations you may be having in your physical body as this light is spinning around you, very gently but noticeably, a glorious ethereal diamond white tube of light. There is no shadows. It's shining equally all around you. Perhaps you see numbers or letters going by you, just like a child would count sheep. Something to hold the attention in your third eye, in your mind's eye, as you visualize in this practice. Always observing the feelings. There is a science to this, as we are beginning to bridge to a golden age of learning how to really manipulate and control the energy for the betterment of yourself and all around us at all times. The day soon comes where this will be as easy as breathing. We will not need to do extended 10 or 20-minute visualizations to remember that we have our protective field around us. It will be just as easy as snapping your finger. But for now, let us hold the focus. And in the inner voice, you soon hear, I am the violet flame blazing within and around me. Take notice, perhaps even step your consciousness outside the group, looking back at yourself, sitting within this tube of light. And begin seeing a very neon, ultraviolet light, like a flaming fluid, beginning to fill this tube of light, coming up through the earth from the ground, not letting one space be untouched by it. Right from the physical mass down into the subatomic particles, it flows effortlessly through the atoms and the electrons of your bones, of your legs, moving up through and all around you, in the aura and all the space around you, in this 11-foot diameter tube of light. Observe any of the sensations. Or perhaps observe any colors that you might be watching behind your eyelids. See any fluctuations in your body as this violet flaming energy is moving now up through your torso, bringing that ultraviolet light into the bowels, that only place in your body that experiences the darkness. This is why our nervous feelings and anxieties, it all comes into our stomach. And we get those gut feelings, those negative reactions. Let that violet flame really bring light to those areas so none of those thought forms can ever stick to you again. A very clear tempo, a clear channel, so that when you do sense vibratory action around you, you can be aware of it and instantly transmute. You do not need to live with these things. Allow this violet flame to now move up through the organs, filling the torso, your lungs and heart. Visualize it turning into a flaming liquid flowing through all the arteries. Beautiful ultraviolet light, not leaving one spot untouched. All chakras bathing and turning into this neon ultraviolet color as you begin viewing your ethereal bodies. The astral bodies and your emotional bodies is where the most requirement is needed for you and all of humanity at this time. Transmuting and transforming the emotional bodies, like tuning a guitar, like an instrument. I promise each of you that have found your way here with us tonight, your consciousness is spiraling in that fourth dimension now. I can assure you, and I know, that you are beginning to look at reactions, even if you're still reacting. You get emotional. Something goes on within the inside, your inner world, that makes you look at it. Some of us are starting to get a little further past it and are looking at the reaction before we actually react. The fact that you are even aware of these things that do not feel good, or things that might be patterns coming back to you, is what this fourth dimension is about. This is the purification, spiraling up through 7 sub-octaves, if you will, each one a more of a purification process, speeding time up and eliminating all judgment and criticism from the consciousness. Sit with this for a minute. Many are in relationships, many have friendships, these kind of things, and there's always something we see that we may hold judgment over, something that triggers us. These are the things we are looking at now. And with this ultraviolet light, we do not need to write stories. We do not require past life regressions in these things. All of it will come into our consciousness eventually, but we must call forth this violet energy to rapidly transmute this energy if you do indeed desire to be spiraling up. Allow this violet flame to be moving through your ears, your third eye, your nose, and sinuses, aligning and weaving through the pineal and pituitary, hypothalamus glands within the brain, until you see yourself as a blazing violet flame. And know this violet flame is working its way up all the way to the source and around you. And as I go into more of a teaching about the power, the thunder that comes through your voice, and give you a quick lesson on proper activity of affirming. So many of us, like myself, went through the affirmation process, but we forget that this is a command. These are not just beautiful, sweet things to say. Oh, I am so grateful for this. There's nothing wrong with this. But to call forth the power of your own individualized presence, I would suggest writing it in your journal or changing it to I am, exclamation point, to invoke the power and then the decree. So I am the power acting in myself, knowing that this is not ego, this is not personal. You're calling forth your own God-given right, your birthright to cause perfection in your cells, in your bodies. I am the peace-commanding presence that never allows discordance to enter my energy field. Know that when you say that and you affirm in this way, not necessarily yelling, but just affirming, I am that I am. I am the peace-commanding presence that never allows discordance to enter my field of energy. I promise you, nothing can enter your field. With practice, a very short bridge of faith is required, but you will see great changes within literal weeks after a lifetime of struggling and trying to get that formula correct. These tools create rapid expansion. You say, I am free of all karmic entanglement. I am free of all limiting contracts or cords. And know without one single doubt, a vibratory action has been called forth from your I am presence that commands these things to be etherealized and elevated. You are gods and goddesses in embryo, moving up towards that fifth dimensional octave is a little strange to comprehend because it requires the innocence of a child, being in the adult body, but being the playful of spirit, very light-hearted. Your health and your diet, these things matter as we begin fine-tuning this temple, creating the space for the individualized presence to fully embody into us. If you are here, you have made these agreements. There's nothing to stress about. Everything is happening in perfect time. But know that time will soon be seeming like it is collapsing in on itself into an eternal now moment as we move into the fifth dimensional octave. This does not mean we are going to disappear and flash into a, forget what the word is. Doesn't mean we are just going to disappear into another dimension. We are bringing these higher dimensional octaves into the physical body. And it is important in this bridge of time to really maintain that tube of light. Give your attention to the presence simply for 2 minutes, a few times a day. Know and love the presence that beats your heart, that creates all things in your life. And as you learn to master the emotional and negative reactions, how quickly you will begin seeing all the positive things being created in your life. You will know you experienced traumas. You will know you experience these things, but they will no longer be written in the emotional body. Your soul and your I am presence knows nothing of stress or trauma. It has observed us having it. It has observed our life cycles. But as you become one and in peace with yourself, you're allowing this golden energy that will bring forth the golden age through you individually. This is where meditation and just peace and contemplation play a huge role while you are navigating the fourth dimension, contemplating on the root causes of what could possibly making you get triggered by a coworker or a partner. There's always something more, and yet there is nothing to hold a resentment for. These are poisons, and they prevent the spiraling up. So whether it be what you see on TV or what you hear your friends talking about, take note of what's bringing something up. When you see how fast you can start transmuting these energies, once you are aware, there's an activity that other teachers, they call diving for light. Like you go looking for those things that'll trigger you because so fast they can be transmuted and you become more powerful. Your endocrine system begins changing. You begin radiating endorphins and dopamine and the serotonin, and all adrenaline and cortisol vanishes. The alchemy begins. There is no more need for fight or flight, for you will never attract another situation that will require it. Indeed, humanity is 5,000 years over the requirement for these chemicals within the body. Yet, humanity got addicted. They got addicted to the fear frequencies. They got addicted to the adrenaline, the fight, the Colosseum. But this is dissolving. It is alchemizing. But begin within yourselves. Begin dreaming like a child of what heaven is like. And know that you are bringing the vibrations into the field. And bring yourself now back into it. And now, we will do a couple decrees. What I am asking you guys to do while you're in this state, be observing the energy. I will do a call and response. And we are going to invoke the I am present so that you may viscerally feel your own power. You will feel the vibrations going through your body. When I say Almighty I am, you just repeat it back to me. We will do a couple of these to charge your bodies with the resurrection flame and to charge your bodies with peace. All right, so let us begin. I will say it and you respond. Just echo. Almighty I am.
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 I am that 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 I am.
I am the resurrection and the life.
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 I am the resurrection and the life
I am the resurrection and the life
of my eternal youth and perfect health.
of my eternal youth and perfect health.
I am the resurrection and the life
I am the resurrection and the life
of my eternal peace and harmony.
and my eternal peace and harmony.
I am the resurrection and the life
I am the resurrection and the life
of my perfect comfort and joy.
of my perfect comfort and joy.
I am the resurrection and the life
I am the resurrection and the life
of my divine plan fulfilled.
of my divine plan fulfilled.
I am a being with the violet fire.
I am a being of violet fire.
I am the purity God desires.
I am the purity that God desires.
I am a being with the violet fire.
I am a being of violet fire.
I am the purity God desires.
I am the purity that God desires.
I am a being with the violet fire.
I am a being of violet fire.
I am the purity God desires.
I am the purity that God desires.
I am the great central sun's peace,
I am the great essential sun's peace,
commanding presence in me,
commanding presence in me,
that forbids this outer self
that forbids this outer self
to ever feel discord again.
to ever feel discord again.
I am the law of forgiveness
I am the Lord of forgiveness
and redemption,
and redemption,
cleansing and purifying
cleansing and purifying
by sacred fire love,
by sacred fire love,
all remaining limiting energy
all remaining limited energy
within me and all mankind.
within me and all mankind.
Almighty I am.
Almighty I am.
I am calling forth
I am calling forth
the glorious thrill
the glorious thrill
of the mighty Elohim,
of mighty Elohim,
cosmic sacred fire
cosmic sacred fire
of eternal peace and harmony.
of eternal peace and harmony.
I am that I am.
I am that I am.
I do command.
I do command.
Do it today
Do it today
and do it to stay.
and do it to stay.
Amen.
Amen.
And just sit. These are very powerful decrees. And once you do the decree, you always want to just listen and feel the sensations as the activity begins moving into motion through you.
Just feel the divine power of your I am presence, who you truly are as the divine creator spark, flowing in and around and through your body, activating all around you, co-creating together this golden age.
I am the light. I am Abu Ashem. I am the light. I am Abu Ashem. I am the light. I am the light. I am. Take in the light codes now that they come through as I channel them from your I am presence. Nakaristu Ristina Kurisi Urasanahe Uri Arasamaki Shinaradesi Usha 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 Karasari Sanaka Usha Ushakare Suri Amakuristi Arakarista Enakaristi Masa Urusena Iruri Isha Kurisare Unaka Inakarele kalikusha. Inakarele kalikisha kurresina maka. Urarresina. Urano sake. Shakarani sake. Haleri karosha kalinda. Imarure salekina Imarosina Ibaka Imarure siru Urisurigu Shekina Kadesa Shileheku Shimakadesu Rehenina Kure Ulakosha Ulakoresi Amalesa Inaki Nakali shakaru shakarina maki. Nisha eku shakarani saki. Ulele grata di sakuna makuriko. Shakarina makurusha. Asale shi sikuje shakale no nakarade sikina mako. Shiri alaku shakara. Shakarina ki. Kushakalina ki shakarina makalina ki. Shakisaka. Shakisaka. Nakara asisaka. Shin nakalekro shaka. So much energy stuck in like the belly and in the throat chakra. So allow the sound to go to those places to free them up. It's been like that all day. It feels like that's a collective energy. So, you know, second chakra to the fifth chakra, a place for our expression, for our creativity, for our pleasure, our sexuality, and our expression, our self-expression. How do we express ourselves? We've been taught so long to not express those things. We're wrong. It's time for us to free our chakra. So allow it to come up now. To be free. If you want, you can go ahead and vocalize that now. Release it through your throat chakra. Let it go. Breathe in. You can release it. Here's an F for the heart chakra. Bring it in. See, I don't have a D here. Do you mind this? This is D. Here we go. This is the sacral chakra. So let's tone to this. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it come, yeah. How is it that you want to express yourself in your own creative life force? Irushiru, irushiru. Ha sha sha sha. Ishushiru ru 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 nakareso. Hemakiru samake. Yeah, louder. Bring it out. Don't be afraid. Look at me. I'm singing like a bunch of nonsense. Inakarisurisi ishu. Hey, get out. Bring it out. Inakarisi. Let it out. Maybe you'll start chanting some white language. Hey, makarisi. Ooh, let it come up through that sacral chakra into the throat and out of your mouth. Ooh, erasi. Ooh, sina hemakari. Yeah, let's hear you. I want to hear you. Rina Kalina Makarida Broshkisa Shira Rina Karushki Risa Arore de Kikla Grashuna Makalisa Risaki. Sing that part with me. I am the light. Amen. I am the light. I am a little higher. I am the light. I am. Everybody. I am the light. I am the light. I am. Let's take a little look Take it inside. I am the light. I am. And feel those light codes now activate. You are the light. I am light. I am. I am the light that 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 I am. Ooh. Yes, it's fun to say. Just say it. Come on, let's do it. I am the light that I am. Woo! I am the light that I am. I am the light that I am. I remember that I am the light and I am the light that I am. clearing away all the cobwebs that made us forget the light that we are. And activating all of those codes that lay dormant within those 12 strands of DNA. Feel them waking up now, popping, sparking, igniting. I am the light that I am. Woo. That was fun.
Feel your living life body. This is who you are. This is who we are.
This is who we are. And there are always like great light, like cards there. So like maybe later on you can see which one is the light that's calling you right now.
So thank you for welcoming in the golden age
Yeah.
together.
Mhm.
For the golden age begins with each one of us,
Mhm.
each one of our hearts. So as we open up and welcome, we do it for everyone.
Each one of you has a significant, unique piece of the puzzle in your DNA, and your I am presence begins projecting it into the outer world as your vibratory action starts going higher. So and that comes with peace, just staying at peace and keep dreaming like a little girl or a little boy.
So I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is everything.
I am.
Who I am, and that is enough. And I am who I am, and that is enough. So we are perfect, and we are complete. So we are complete.
So it is. So it is. So it is. I feel like I'm a very sensitive empath, so that's why I was telling you about the sacral chakras and the third chakras. I was feeling a lot of that energy for this root, and actually it was for my group today earlier as well. But right now, what I'm feeling is a lot of pressure in the heart chakra. Yeah, so it's really beautiful, right? Because this is the bridge between heaven and earth. So let's just bring all that light there so that we can really ground and balance into that. And allowing that light to transmute any of the walls that we created from experiences that weren't so fabulous. Any trauma, any sadness, any grief, any loss, any things that just didn't feel so great. Just allow that light to come in now and to transmute. It's all perfect, you know, even the stuff that doesn't feel great. It's all perfect. It's all in perfect and divine alignment. And so what our soul called in so that we can expand and grow and remember the light that we are. So we thank all of those times and all of those experiences as well. And shine precious and perfect light onto that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that Viola wanted to share her magical instrument. Okay. Or you can play it as we close it out. How's that?
Would anyone else like to share anything? Any
Yeah.
offerings, sharing, feelings, thoughts,
Prayers.
This was so in that place too of affirming my true self. You know that I am, and just a lot of that's been surfacing up, and that I can be a light out into the world, and I can send light to California. I can send light
Yes.
to wherever it's needed, to any person. Send them love, light, and listen. It's going to be a lot.
Yes. And you know, I was listening to Charley, and when he was saying, like, you know, the more that we practice this, like it just becomes like our breath, and it just becomes natural. Like, you know, when I first started doing this work, it was like I had to do like, you know, a whole like meditation, and like I had like have the goal, this visualization. Now I'm just like, I just announce what I want, and that's it. It's like, okay, I am the light that I am, and that's it. Now it's true, you know, because really it's like our voice is so powerful, and what we declare is true. And so we just make it true. As long as we believe it, we hold that energy. Thank you for sharing that.
I'm more aware of my words now and my vibration.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, some people are like, you know, they go around saying, oh, it's really hard. Well, so then it's going to be hard for you. Yeah. You know, I love that button from Staples that you just press and it says easy. That was easy. I think that we should all have one of those buttons. Yeah. Yeah. Because when we tell ourselves it's easy, it becomes easy. When we tell ourselves it's hard, it's hard. When we tell ourselves, you know, life is shit, then life's shit, you know. And when we tell ourselves that like everything is working out for us, then we just see like how magically things just start to work out for us. Yeah.
My guides remind me regularly that patience is the highest form of magic in the solar system. So don't be hard on yourself, but it is when you can harness it, it does something to you. You know, it does something to your whole energy body.
And that's our self-mastery. You know, this is our movement from the third dimension into the fourth dimension, where we start, rather than reacting, realizing we have choice. And as we make different choices, we move into that higher octave of the fifth. Then it's a dance. You know, we're all moving in and out. We're all moving in and out. But as it's a spiral upwards. So as we spiral up, we anchor in more and more. It's a dance. We're all dancing together. Some of us are in different parts of the dance, but as we dance the dance, we bring all with us into the dance. So this is our co-creation of the goal.
Yes. Thank you.
So thank you all. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Yes. Thank you, each one of you, for showing up and bringing your beautiful pillar of light tonight. So grateful. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to close out the energies now. If anyone has anything to say before that, then please let me know. And then I was thinking, if you'd like, you can play your instrument while I close out the energies. Would you like to do that? It's your choice. I don't want to.
You can come up here.
You can sit next here, and I'll go in the center.
Why don't you sit here, Pledge?
Okay.
Let me give you a little bit of vocal after you.
Okay, yeah. Or why don't you start?
Why don't you go ahead, start it, and then I'll just hop in.
Beautiful.
We thank all of the beautiful spiritual allies that have come to assist us tonight. We thank Divine Mother and Divine Father in perfect union as one great spirit. We thank each and every soul and I am presence here in this room, online. We thank all of our soul families, our guides, our angels, our ascended master allies. We thank the blessed and beautiful spirit of Sedona and all of the Red Rock ancestors and the land spirits. We thank the spirits of the sacred elements and the directions. We send the element of water to California, that the California may have miraculous rains and put out all fires. We thank so much the spirit of water for giving us life and for giving us all of the precious energy that it does. We thank you for staying in balance as with all of the elements. We thank all of our beautiful prayers that have been answered today and all of the light that has been activated. And we thank this great golden age for presenting itself to us, that we may truly see beyond the veil of the darkness that was presented for so long, that the veil, that curtain, may be pushed aside now, and that the true essence of life may reveal itself in its entirety. We thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you, beautiful sister. Gorgeous. Thank you all for coming. We have a New Earth ceremony every third Thursday of the month. And if you'd like to be on my list, you can put your number in my phone with a little NE next to it, so I know that's what you're there for. I'm really grateful that all of you have come tonight. Thank you.
Thanks for doing this.
Yes. And thank you so much to our beautiful sister Charley for offering this space with such grace. And there is an opportunity for you to donate to the space if you feel called, because she does offer the space to us every month free of charge, which is really a great blessing. Thank you so much, Charley, for your grace. And also those of you online, where can they send a donation if they want it?
There's a donation button on ultimatelightmission.com.
ultimatelightmission.com. There's a donation button, ultimatelightmission.com. And also, Charley also does a beautiful double infinity loop, a human infinity loop every Monday. Is it every Monday, or is it now just one month?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesdays now. Tuesdays at 6.
Yeah, it's the first Tuesday at 6 is focused on the light unification, and the other Tuesdays it's like just getting together and bringing, speaking our truth and coming in what is on our minds and our inspirations. It's like if we've got things that we're trying to work through, we bring them together in a higher light and the truth, and we get this to be a broader perspective on what's going on in life.
That's true New Earth energy. Thank you so much for bringing that forward for our community. Yes. Yes, please. What's that?
Connection on Sunday.
What is it?
Cielo Connection is a store.
Oh, yes.
And there's going to be a cosmic mother arrival gathering, which is this painting created by this amazing visionary artist in San Francisco. And the owner of Cielo Connection has just acquired this painting. And it's this beautiful cosmic mother painting. And there's going to be an invocation for her arrival into Sedona. The artist is coming from San Francisco. I'm going to be doing music. There's going to be meditation and cacao and food. And that's from 3 to 6 there.
That sounds incredible. I'm getting all kinds of chills just listening to you talk about it. Beautiful. Cielo Connection, Sedona.
3 to 6 p.m. 3 to 6 Sunday.
On Sunday.
And I think that's how we're going to create a picture of the painting. Yes. And I think I actually have a couple flyers left, little mini ones that she gave me.
That's a great. You can put it right on that chest. We're going to take a picture, or on the table over there. All right. Well, stick around. Oh, you have another one?
We have the Earth Love Event. It's this Saturday. It's once a month. It's where the community comes together. We actually cook
1,200 meals for local shepherds and local people. And then we sit down and have a meal together. And it is like an amazing fun time. We have DJs and the music, and it's just kind of fun. The energy is upbeat, and it's really something to be a part of as a community.
When does it start?
It's 10 to 4 on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. It's just
One Saturday a month, and this is the Saturday, I think it's the 15th in February.
And the food is so good.
So wait, this Saturday and then the 15th
On Friday.
of February. Okay. Yes,
Amazing.
beautiful. So put it on our calendars.
Yes, definitely. Yes, Echo?
We're doing this for like pregnancy right now. So it's gonna be a holographic sound healing, so channel the afterwards, very local games, so local cooking, with the holographic sound, holographic safety geometry.
Yeah, just beautiful sound.
Beautiful, amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. And just to thank our live stream audience for tuning in with us live or watching the replay. Stay tuned for future ceremonies online. And of course, thank you for everyone who attended our Scottsdale Enlightenment Expo this weekend. We're going to be in San Jose, California, 25th and 26th of January. Then we will be in Burlingame, California, February 1st and 2nd. And then a Conscious Life Expo, February 7th through 10th. And of course, we have a lot of other events coming up, so you can check our website and calendar. We're going to be in your town. And for our Global Peace Tribe community, I'll be hosting Saturday, February 1st. We have a lot of amazing guests like John Gray, Oracle Maureen, Victoria Shaw. Stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking about how to bring more love into your life. So stay tuned for that online show. We have lots more online events coming up. We also have an evening with angels. Charley and I are doing with Lisa Nicole in Scottsdale, February 16th. And then February 23rd, Charley will be doing an I Am workshop. So those will be live streamed as well. But if you're live in Scottsdale with us, you can come in person. So thank you guys for tuning in and co-creating this beautiful energy with us. This is the golden age, and part of the golden age is no separation. We're all connected. So thank you guys, and thanks to all of you.
And thank you for being our special guest. Thank you.
Thank you for asking. What an honor.
Yes. And if anyone else wants to be a special guest, come see me. I don't like to do it by myself. I like to do it with others. So. Let's share the love. All right. Blessings. Love you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. Lots of love. Woo.